Have you ever wondered what it's like to be able to go to one of the NFL international games? Well, I've been lucky enough to go twice in London, once at Wembley and once at Tottenham. And let me tell you, it is the best NFL experience I've ever had. Hi everyone, I'm Brendan from Shay Davis, my wife and I's channel all about being expats living here in Paris. And I gotta tell you, I've been a long-time 49ers fan. You can probably guess I've been to a lot of home games at Levi's Stadium, but going to the international games is by far the most incredible NFL experience I've ever had. These international games, they hit different. Today I'm going to show you the vibe, the fans, and the spectacle from both London stadiums. So whether you can't go this year, you're thinking about it but haven't committed, or you are definitely going, I'll give you the inside scoop. First up, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. When I went, it was the Vikings playing a home game against the Jets. The walk up to the stadium alone is worth the trip. There are vendors set up everywhere. You see fans with every hat, every jersey. The atmosphere is awesome. It's basically a really cool street party with a great community vibe. Once you get inside the stadium though, you really get the spectacle. The cheerleaders, the teams running out, the national anthem with the US and UK flags being stretched out across the field. It is goosebump stuff. Now on that particular day, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets, well, they didn't get it done. But it was still an absolute blast. I wasn't rooting for either team, but even if your team loses, you're still going to have a pretty great time. Then there's Wembley. In 2023, we saw the Jags play the Panthers, and the Jags are considered London's home team, and it felt like a homecoming. That year was the 10th anniversary of NFL London, and they went big. Everything about it felt like an extra special championship game for the home team. They had their cheerleaders, they had the team running out of the tunnel with the smoke and the pyro and the blasting rock music. It was just absolutely so cool. It's like the best game you would see back home, just with everything cranked up to 11. My favorite part was the guy sitting right in front of me was wearing a George Kittle jersey. We started talking, I said, hey, that's my favorite player on my favorite team. He was German. Turns out he knew more about the Niners and the roster up and down the depth chart than I did, and that's what makes these games so special. It's not just the pageantry or the special branded merch that they're selling. It is the people who come to these games. It is as big a deal for them as it is for you if you're making a long trip to go. And if you wear your team's colors, you're gonna make some new friends. Now I'll give you a pro tip. Pack more of your team's colors than you think you may need, because you don't want to be stuck trying to do laundry before a game day. And since you want to keep your favorite gear clean for game day, in our channel store we've created some cool designs that you can choose in your team's colors to represent but also save on those laundry hassles. Bottom line, if it's at all possible for you to go to an NFL international game this year, go. I promise you will not regret it. And before the London games start, I'll have 2 special videos helping you deal with the logistics of Tottenham Hotspur and Wembley Stadium getting to and from, what's around it, what you can expect, transit questions, all kinds of things like that. So if you are going to the games, be sure to tune back in. Having experiences like this coming to your neighborhood is just one part of why living here is so great for my wife and I. If you want to find out more about what it's like to actually live here, subscribe to our channel, check out the other videos. All that cool merch I mentioned is linked below in the description, and otherwise, I'll see you at the game.